In millions of Indian homes, a specific drawer serves as a silent repository for tangled wires, obsolete handsets, and dead power banks. We hold on to these items because of a vague intention to use them as backups, or a belief that they might still have utility. But those devices represent a localized version of an urban mine, a concentrated source of materials essential for modern technology. The scale of this resource is massive. In 2022, the UN estimated that global e-waste contained $91 billion worth of metals, including gold, copper, and rare earth elements. With 60% of Indian households storing unused electronics, these residential drawers have become one of the most accessible concentrations of raw materials for the digital economy. India is currently scaling up domestic electronics and battery manufacturing. This growth requires a consistent supply of refined minerals that are often difficult to source. The processing infrastructure is already being built. India has established a formal extended producer responsibility regime, and the government has registered over 300 specialized recycling plants to handle this material. Despite this, the volume of e-waste being generated is increasing 5 times faster than the documented rate of formal recycling. The system breaks down at the household level. Most people keep their devices, starving these formal facilities of the feedstock they need to operate. The bottleneck isn't a lack of recycling technology. It is the absence of a trusted, predictable exit door for the consumer. To fix that exit door, we have to address 3 specific frictions. First is data security. A phone contains years of identity and financial information, and many owners fear that disposing of a device will expose their personal files to recovery. Second is convenience. Currently, finding a formal drop-off point is difficult and unrewarded, making it the most taxing way to handle junk. Third is the dignity gap. When formal systems fail, the hardware flows into the informal economy, where the extraction process becomes hazardous. Around 80% of India's e-waste is handled by informal scrap networks, independent collectors who provide the door-to-door convenience that formal systems currently lack. Without safety equipment or regulatory oversight, these workers often use open burning or acid leaching, creating significant health risks for themselves and their surroundings. We are using primitive, dangerous methods to extract value from highly engineered circuit boards that contain gold and palladium. Relying on household hoarding and informal hazards is unsustainable. We have to replace this fragmented cycle with a designed flow for hardware. The Drawer to Dignity OS is a framework designed to organize this journey by connecting the consumer's doorstep directly to the recycler's intake. The first layer is data trust. Every device receives a certified wipe or physical destruction certificate, providing the consumer with a documented chain of custody and peace of mind. Then comes AI triage. Instead of immediate shredding, software assesses if a device can be repaired or harvested for parts, maximizing the value of every component. Extending device life is the most efficient outcome. A repairable phone shouldn't be treated as scrap. Finally, we address collection. Neighborhoods get 15-minute drop zones, and informal collectors are integrated into the system as certified partners with proper safety gear and stable income. This system works as a lubricant for the circular economy, turning a cluttered drawer into a predictable supply of industrial ore. The final result is a device afterlife ledger. It tracks every gram of recovered metal, feeding it back into India's manufacturing supply chain. Here, consumer privacy is protected, informal work is dignified, and manufacturers gain a domestic source of critical minerals. As we manufacture more technology, we must also build a verifiable system for its retirement. A better India is one where old electronics don't die in drawers or poison workers in the shadows. It's an India with a Drawer to Dignity OS by design.